Hello and welcome back to part two, well, technically part three of the podcast.
Yeah, or
Yeah,
I like to call it day 4.
day four, yeah.
It's
Yeah,
been legit 4 days after.
yeah, we
Do
just,
you wanna explain what's been happening, why you were 4 days late?
to be honest, nothing's going right, to be honest with you. We just, constant delays and, that sort of thing, so we're just getting back on track.
A laptop died.
Yeah.
Ran out of storage.
Oh, yeah, it all happened, yeah.
I'm getting flashbacks to Group 1 now. Not
Right,
again.
so then.
So we left off with rankings and how they work.
Yeah,
So we have three. I think we've announced 2 games. I can't remember if we've announced any games, but we're going to announce them anyway.
yeah.
We have Earthbound Immortals versus Karibo on the way.
Yeah, that's on the way, yeah.
Soon as well. It's probably out now when this is uploaded, but Malefic's v Red Eyes will play. Because Malefic is a new deck, they will be added to the ranks.
Yeah,
When they get added, they're obviously going to have 1,000 right off the bat.
yeah,
So they probably end up being 8
yeah.
at the start, but after that we'll see
You see where it ends up, yeah.
And then, as Adam said, we have a Blue Eyes v Red Eyes matchup.
Which will be very interesting.
Exactly. So yeah, do I have any tournament? No, that was in the future tournament, right? Adam's made a tournament.
Yeah.
What did you say it was? The Yugioh what?
It's called the knockout tournament sort of thing.
The knockout tournament. I watched it all. I'm glad Nordics won it. I'm
Destiny's won it.
You what? Destiny won it.
Destiny won it, yeah.
Alright, I thought it was the Nordics that won.
No, the Nordics were in the finals and the Destiny Heroes beat them.
Oh, alright. It's been like a couple of days.
Yeah.
I remember messaging you, can I have the results so I could put them on the rankings?
Yeah.
You said, it was only the one round.
Yeah, it's only the one round, yeah. I thought it'd be fun now and again to just do a mini tournament where I put all the new decks and all the old decks to see which one's top sort of thing.
Will you be doing a quick question? Because you're doing that tournament just for fun.
Yeah.
Will you do another one, but on the rankings?
Probably, probably, yeah.
Alright. I can get a thumbnail for you if you if you need it.
Yeah.
I'll leave you do the trailer because it's your tournament and your channel. How does it work anyway? Do you put them on a wheel and spin it, or did you just randomly
pick them together? Yeah, put them together. Yeah, I thought I went in the order I thought would be interesting, sort of thing, because there were a few quick ones. Yeah. What's the paper? For example, the first one's Dino Wrestlers versus Bulky, and I thought that'd be interesting, sort of thing. I know Bulky. I thought it'd be interesting, and like the Blue Eyes versus the Arch Fiends. I
saw that one and that was good.
Yeah, it was a good one. That was, yeah.
That would have been cool if you did a best of 3 tournament.
Yeah, I think I'd end it differently.
That way, and I can add them to the rankings, but obviously you're going to need a different name for that one because I don't want you to say, this is the Yu-Gi-Oh knockout tournament, but with one name, and then the same name, but best of 3.
Yeah, I'll find a name for it.
I'll let you think.
Yeah.
My tournament, I'm hoping to make it start in May.
Right.
I think I've said it before, it's going to be a weekly thing, so it'll be 2 deals a week.
Yeah.
It's going to be a short tournament, that'll put on the rankings, so yeah.
Alright.
There's one rule I forgot to mention.
Yeah.
On this thing, and I've told Adam, and that is card switching in decks.
Yeah.
I thought of this in, what was it, yesterday or was it 2 days ago?
Maybe yesterday, the day before, roughly, yeah.
Where I asked Adam saying, when we do friendly matches, for example, now I'd be like, alright, I'm playing this deck, but I got a new card and a test out in it.
Yeah.
And sorry, guy. And for example, now that's over. But then the next friendly then,
Yeah.
I had a different card into it.
Yeah.
We can do them for friendlies, but when a tournament is on,
yeah,
you
it's
cannot
set rules. Yeah, it's set cards.
Yeah.
And this is a side deck, which is different, but it's got to be the set. Say, I don't know, if you have 15 cards in side decks, they got to stay the same. You can't switch and choose. Yeah.
Exactly. I can't be like, right. I've got. Let's say. Let me think of a card now. I've got to think of a card now. Red Eye Slash Dragon. I don't play him in my deck.
Yeah.
But if I played with it in my deck, the friendly, and then I choose not to in the next game, in the next friendly match, not in the best of 3, but the next one.
Yeah.
I'll be alright. I'll be like, alright. But I can't just say, I'm taking Red Eye Slash Dragon out of the deck and side deck for this in between a World Cup. I can't do that because it's not part of the thing. That's like me just saying Adam can't. That's like Adam in his Blue Eyes. He's taking alternative out mid-tournament.
That'd be unfair, because you'd be knowing what to expect, and it would sort of throw you off game sort of thing.
Whatever you have in the deck in the World Cup, it has to stay like that. You cannot add a card mid-tournament, and you can't take a card out.
Be nice, but no. It won't be fair, because... So, for example, if we were going for the tournament and I ordered, say, 3 alternative white dragons and add them straight into the deck, that would be pretty game-changing,
Yeah, like, let's say Blue Eyes finished second in the World Cup, but struggled in the quarterfinals, but still won, and then gets alternative for semis and the finals and just blasts it.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, that's unfair because you added cards mid-tournament.
Yeah, that wouldn't be right, no.
Exactly. But we're now going to go back on track on the list. And that is the next World Cup future dates.
Ooh, well, we did I remember what you said,
Yeah, July...
Roughly,
July would be the World Cup draw for 2022, where we show all... I've already explained it. Did I explain it?
I think you did, yeah.
Oh, no, it says here. Right. I have a World Cup... Oh, I know. Yeah, next World Cup future dates. Start of July, the World Cup draw will be done.
Yeah.
And then, let's say, a week later, the qualifying draws come in. Now, let's say... Right, we've already got the 12 decks we're going to add in. But let's say now Adam gets a brand new deck.
There might be one on the way on the side note, yeah.
Yeah, and he goes, I want to put this in. But let's say you've already said Bulk and Blue Eyes.
Yeah.
What you could do is do a playoff.
Yeah.
You could be like, right, you do a deal with all 3, like Adam's new style where he does an unbiased things. I really do enjoy that.
Thank you.
you have all 3 of them.
Yeah.
Winner, the playoff winner goes through regardless.
Yeah.
And then the last 2 decks would have to play each other.
Yeah.
And whoever wins that gets the chance to qualify.
That would be good, yeah.
So yeah. If I end up getting 2 more decks, the decks I'd chosen was Zaka and Malefic. So let's say I get a Predator Plant and Speedroid deck done.
Nice. Yeah.
I'll put them against each other, and whoever wins gets the chance to qualify.
Fair enough.
So playoffs are optional.
Yeah.
We're not guaranteeing this, but that's if we have more decks, we're like, oh, but I want this. But I've already said these, so I'll be like, right, playoff, whoever wins goes.
Aye.
Fixtures, well, no, World Cup dates. I haven't forgot about that. I haven't finished yet, Jamie. As I said, July, a week after. Yeah. Originally, we were going to start to do the draw for qualifiers in August, but then we realised if we're doing this, we're taking a steady pace.
Yeah.
December's going to be very busy with work and other such. So we thought, it was Adam's idea, say, can we do it a week after the draw? So we have more time. We got an extra month. Excuse me. And then World Cup qualifiers with all the 3 decks in each group.
Yeah.
4 groups of 3 for qualifiers. And we're not going to do them like the World Cup where it's one every day. We're going to take our time for qualifiers. So, like, we'll get one group, like game 1, game 2, game 3.
Yeah.
No game for about a week or 2 weeks.
And
then we start group 2.
Exactly, that's the plan.
Those 3 days, that's that group done for qualifying.
Yeah.
Next week or 2 weeks later, group 3.
Yeah.
When the qualifying process is done, we'll know all the decks and where they are. Now go to fixtures. For the World Cup 2022, as the title says, 2022. We're hoping to make it a January start.
Yeah, I think it'll be a good time, you know. It's a good time, really. Yeah.
January isn't usually busy. I'm not saying it's going to be New Year's Day.
No.
We'll probably record some in December.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Probably, because everyone's usually on, like, breaks by, like, December the 23rd or
something. Yeah.
But obviously, Christmas Eve and Christmas Day and Boxing Day, we're going to be busy with family. So probably on the 27th or 28th. It depends.
Yeah, it depends on our schedules, like, you know.
Aye. Then we could record, or we'll record somewhere in January 1st, 2nd or 3rd or whenever. I'm not sure, I'm not guaranteeing, but let's say the 7th of January the World Cup starts. This isn't a promise.
No.
We promised once and it didn't deliver, unfortunately. It was our fault for rushing it.
Aye.
But, the fixtures will be, I think, Monday to Friday, I think.
Yeah, it'll be good, yeah.
We'll go that to how it will be recorded on the method of uploading, which is the next thing, Adam.
Yeah, well, the method of uploading, it's, like I said it once, it was have one video set back ready to upload, then replace that video when that was uploaded, and just keep always one ahead sort of thing, and then you're pretty much sound, you know, yeah.
Well, basically what we did when we did group 3 and onwards is record, upload that the next day.
Yeah.
While that's being uploaded, we record the other one.
Keeping us thinking
for the next day, and then we're hoping to do it Monday to Friday. Saturday and Sunday won't have uploads.
No.
But we might record on a Saturday. It depends.
For the Monday or whatever,
yeah. Sundays, I don't know if we will. Because we probably, as I said, we do need a day off because he doesn't want. I don't want him stressing over it. So hopefully Monday to Friday. We'll probably record the Monday's game on a Saturday.
Yeah.
Like I said, we can't guarantee you.
No.
Because originally this World Cup was only supposed to be 3 weeks long.
Oh, then it'll be 2 months.
I know. But to be fair, I think it's better if it's 2 months.
Yeah, it got done, that's the main thing. We took time, we had a little think about it, and then we sorted it out, you know.
Yeah, because it was better, me and Adam said this multiple times, we rushed it, we recorded too many games at the start, tried to get 2 days out on day 1, do the same the next day, and then do that the next day. Group 2 after 3 days, and then we're like, look, it's too stressful on him.
Yeah. One-man band.
I know. So we do 1 video a day on the World Cup. I think I've already said this in part 1 or part 2, but we should have said this from the start. It's going to be a co-host thing.
Yeah.
Adam will have some deals on his channel. If it's my decks against each other, it'll be on my channel.
Yeah.
Now, with the way how Adam... Well, yes, on the list saying Adam's 1v1 deck problem.
Yeah.
Solutions, brackets, virus. We'll get back to that, but he'll explain more. But he did a knockout tournament on himself, which was good.
I enjoyed it, yeah. It was good enough, I was.
It was very good.
Oh.
A World Cup quote. I've already said this. Adam lost the footage. So I've got to scroll through Discord now and see it again. It's a bit cheesy or Cornish. It may not be a chord, or well, it's not a chord.
There's a word for it. I can't remember what the hell the word is.
It's just a speech.
Words, yeah.
I don't want to say it too quick, but yeah. This is what the quote is. Many decks are here. Many may be powerful, while some aren't. Some will become legends, while some will have their hopes crushed. You may be in the tournament every time. You may only be here the one time, but that doesn't matter. For this is the World Cup. The eight already in, and the lucky 8 who qualified will experience joy, happiness, pain, and suffering. But there can only be one winner. Let the World Cup commence.
Dun dun dun.
For example, now, if the World Cup's first game is on my channel, either me or Gareth will say it. We were going to try and do a ceremony, like we'll do a trailer, say World Cup ceremony. Then if it's on Adam's channel, I'll send a clip of me saying a few words. Because I think this opening ceremony will be its own video.
I think so, yeah.
Rather than on the video. Because what happens if it's Karibo first game? We're looking at like a 4-hour video then.
Yeah, or you probably, as everyone's going to tell now, by the next friendly is going to be upload the Earthbound Immortals versus Karibos. Oh Christ.
the pins and needles and that.
Yeah, I know. It was fun.
That will be the quote.
Yeah.
The next one is how the draw will now work, plus qualify, right? I've got to explain this again now. Right, tier 3 and tier 4 are obviously for qualifying spots. So tier 1 and 2s are the 8 who automatically qualify, but it depends on their rankings and where they are. Like I said, Ra won the last World Cup. Doesn't mean he's going to be tier 1.
No. Doesn't mean like that, no.
He could come third in my Invictus round, and he could
knock down a few spots,
yeah, in a couple of friendlies, he gets knocked down. Let's say he ends up being 5th or something, and then goes, all right, this is the rankings. This is where all the 8 automatic qualifiers are. The top 4 high in the rankings would be tier 1, while the other 4 would be tier 2. And let's say Ra's in tier 2. I said this to Adam, and he agrees with me on this. The champion will always be drawn first.
Because of like a champion's advantage, I think they call it,
Yeah, champion's advantage. So let's say, all right, Ra did win this. I don't know why I'm trying to say Ra as an example. He did win it. I have like a small box where I keep my big 2-player mat. So I put my 2-player mat over that, put my arm in the pit, shuffle. I get like these, what's the word now? Kinder Surprise pop things. I'll put group 1, 2, 3, and 4. Well, G1, G2, G3, and G4. Put that in the thing and shuffle it. I'll pick one out. I'll open it. If it's, for example, if it says G2, Ra will take G2 spots, but in the second position because he was in tier 2.
Yeah.
So I'll put them out and then fill all the cups with the qualifiers. Tier 4 will be the runner-ups of each qualifier.
Yeah.
So like R1 means runner-up of group 1. R2, runner-up group 2 for the qualifying. So let's say I draw R4 in group 1, meaning whoever's runner-up in group 4 will be in group 1. Tier 3s are the winners of each qualifying, winner 1 to winner 4. And then let's say I draw W2. That means winner of group 2. Qualifying will be in group 1. Now, obviously, tier 2 then will be drawn. I should have said this first, but the lowest tier gets drawn right after the champion.
Yeah. And work your way up then, isn't it?
It goes up then, yeah. And as I said, for example, now Ra was in tier 2, but he still won the World Cup. That means he was in group 2 in the draw, meaning the second thing that to get popped out won't go in group 2 because Ra's taken that spot, so he'll go to group 3.
They'll go in like an order, it's like group 1, or send out rather than group 1, then go to group 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, you know,
1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. And then we go to the tier 1s and draw them out.
Yeah.
The higher you are in the rankings, the better the groups.
Yeah.
Or that's what it seems. We
Does
never
seem
know,
to be,
we
yeah.
may get a group of death.
Yeah.
Me and Adam have had a few predictions of a group of death.
Yeah.
Mine was Red Ice, Destiny Heroes, Nordics, and Malefics.
Mine was
one group.
Same, but without the Malefics, is the Blue Eyes.
That would be
yeah, we don't want to put money on that.
Only 2 can go through, remember?
Yeah.
So yeah, those are how the qualifying will work.
Yeah.
Qualify will also depend on where you are in the rankings. We're going to call them tier 1, 2, and 3 for qualifying as well, because I don't want to say 5, 6, and 7.
No.
The higher you are in the ranks will also apply to the qualifying. So Nordics are really high in the rankings still.
Aye. You know they lost, they're still up there. You know.
Yeah, they're still up there, and meaning they're going to be tier 1 to be drawn, so they'll be last to be drawn for qualifying. The next one on my list is the bulk tourney won't affect the rankings because it's a challenge Adam made.
Yeah. How the bulk tournament's going to work, I've been thinking about it, probably 3 more decks, make it 4, and then like they go against each other until there's 2 left, you know, sort of thing, and just going to be a bit of fun, in other words, just for more content, that sort of thing, you know.
And the bulk challenge tournament where he's playing against all of my decks,
oh yeah,
that will not affect the rankings.
No, all bulky will not be affected in that sense, no.
But if a bulk deck is in the tournaments, then it will be ranked.
Yeah.
So bulky will, but he cannot be used in the bulk tournament.
No.
Because
and also he cannot be
classed
changed.
As a deck.
Yeah, and he cannot be changed. Say now, if we're going to start in January, in December, say 27th, I think, I'm going to change all these cards around. I can't do that. I've got to stick to the deck list, you know,
So bulky will become a deck. What it's mostly based on. Let's say Salamangreat. I said Salamanders last time. So let's say so most of the cards are Salamangreats. We probably treat that deck as Salamangreats.
Yeah, exactly.
So the bulky name will go to the next bulk.
It inherits it.
It inherits it. I've put bulk names down. What that means is, as I said, if bulky becomes an actual deck,
if he actually progresses,
he will be the names would be changed to what that deck is more commonly in. So let's say Adam makes a new bulk deck, and it's based around Utopia from the extra deck. That'll be known as the Utopia deck.
Yeah, exactly.
We're now going to you. To explain more on your 1v1 deck problem solution.
Right.
Brackets virus thing.
Yeah, the bloody virus. As you know, hopefully know, this coronavirus has affected us in a lot of ways, in the sense of we would be over each other's houses or we meet up in a local, something like that, to do the tournament. But we can't because of the bloody virus.
But if we were going to do it in locals, we still need approval to record, obviously.
I've spoken to Simon about it, actually, and he says alright. The only thing he asks
He's alright with it.
Yeah, he says, as long as you record kids, which is, fair enough. Okay, fair enough. I get that,
Because obviously we're mostly going to be focused on the decks and the mat.
Yeah.
But as long as we don't show everyone in the...
Exactly, you've got it, yeah.
Unless we're there very early, because I'm always there early. Because I hate opening packs when there's other people around me. So that's why I'm there always early. So
so the 1v1 tournament, 1v1 solution, is that I will say be completely unbiased towards both decks. I'll have to strategize about the one side of the deck and think, okay, that's what I'm going to do here. But if he has a Mirror Force, say, set on the other side of the field, I can't just say I'm not going to attack him because I know he has Mirror Force. I've got to realise that I don't know what that card is. He's just set that card, I don't know. So it's got to stay like that.
Because you can't be like, alright, I know it's a Mirror Force, so I won't attack. That would be unfair. Because it feels like he's playing more for that deck.
Yeah, exactly.
even though it's his personal deck, he has to realise this. Let's say bulky versus Nordics. You will have to be like, right, I still have to be unbiased. Yeah, I can't.
Yeah, because even though I favour the Nordics, I got to be fair to bulky.
Exactly, I have to be like, I've got to accept defeat for this if it does lose.
Yeah, exactly. No, yeah, that's the game.
Exactly. Also, there'll be more World Cup videos if Adams solves this problem, meaning all the games that were draws in the first World Cup couldn't actually be played now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. What else was I going to say? Something about that. My brother, that's right, my brother. He's not in a very good frame of mind these days, and his mental health is playing up quite badly, so, he's got to look after himself, obviously. So, hopefully maybe one day I'll get a few friendlies out between me and him, and something like that,
Right then, we are now down to the last, 2 bullet points, but there's 3 here, but the third one's for something else.
Yeah.
What are your final thoughts on the World Cup 2021 that we did?
It's good. I enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun to do. We've done the shocking moments, and it was just a good laugh. It was good.
Exactly. We had, as you said, shocking moments like Nordics.
That was the one, yeah.
Oh, I forgot the other one now.
The OTK.
We've had a few. Like I said, we've had ups and downs.
Yeah.
We've had shocks. We've had
everything,
heroes and all that. Yeah, we had Egyptian gods through. We've also had elemental heroes going through.
Got to the semis without even winning a match.
Well, to the quarterfinals.
Quarters, not semis. It was just quite amazing.
But it was like I said, it was a lot of ups and downs.
Yeah.
There was stress. There was a lot of funny moments. Like, I got OTK'd against my brother.
Yeah. I've got Mount the Bound works.
Oh, I know. I've dropped the camera twice in the same video.
Hashtag that's a lot of boots. I love that.
You what?
Remember when your brother said there's a lot of brutes? I said hashtag that's a lot of boots. When it's like you played 2 Phantom Knights of the Boots one, and
Silent Boots.
Yeah, and you said that's a lot of boots. God, that tickled me.
Did he enjoy the deals as well?
He did, yeah.
Neat. What did he think of what was his reaction when you said we're doing a World Cup for you two?
You once said to me, "Make the Destiny Heroes win." That was his first words.
What was his reaction when you told him that out?
He said, "Well, damn."
Well done. And did you say who they lost to as well?
I did, yeah. He said he wasn't too disappointed. It was a good deck to go out against.
It could have been worse. If it lost to Karibo, what would he be like?
He'd be give up.
But at the same time, we've had unexpected wins.
Yeah, definitely.
We've had unexpected. Yeah, we've had voice brick. We've had like I said, I've dropped the camera. We've had stress moments. We had to stop. It could have been, like I said, if it did go as planned for only the 3 weeks, we would probably be here just doing a lot more friendlies.
Yeah.
But yeah, Adam's 1v1 problem thing that he's done may also affect me when Gareth goes back to my dad's.
Which is fair enough, yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, it will be a co-host thing. Meaning, some games will be on his channel, and some games will be on mine.
Exactly.
So yeah. Well, my final thoughts of the World Cup is, as I said, we had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Really wanted to do this again, but like I said, I don't want to make it now too fast. We just finished a World Cup. Let's make the champion hold on to that for a bit longer.
Aye.
So yeah, but any predictions on the? Do you have any? I know it's really early to say this.
Yeah.
But what's your ideal group? Apart from a group of death, what's your ideal group?
Well, if I wanted to say the Nordics win, let's use them as an example.
Yeah.
I think the ideal group for them would probably Nordics versus We got Kriebos.
Red Eyes. Yeah, I think Red Eyes for Nordics, because Nordics always beats my Red Eyes.
Generally, yeah. I've not been funny there, but yeah, generally, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
realistically, in a World Cup, there may be 2 big hitters and then 2 lower ones.
Yeah, exactly.
But at the same time, we have elemental heroes and legendary dragons,
which are just
so
bulk. So
potentially we could have 2 new
there
decks
is
going through instead.
That's what I wanted to mention. There's a new deck on. Well, I haven't ordered it yet, but I'm working on a new deck. It is the Fluffle deck.
Fluffle. Oh, Fluffles. They're the teddy bears.
The patchwork teddy bears. Yeah, I'm planning on making a deck based around them. Yeah.
They are very good. They are.
Yeah, they're quite terrifying to look at sometimes. The patchwork one's quite so terrifying.
Are you getting the Lost Art cards for them?
Tempted. I've looked into this. Yeah, I've heard of them. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, back to the original question. What is your ideal group? As you said, for Nordics.
So Nordics, probably elemental heroes for the low one, to knock out easily.
Yeah.
Maybe the Red Eyes, though, for a bit of a challenge.
Yeah.
And
because Red Eyes automatically qualify.
Yeah. The one I would be interested to see.
And you said the elemental heroes as well, so that's 2 automatic spots already taken, because technically Nordics have to qualify.
True, yes.
You have one more deck to add that didn't qualify.
And the other one I'd really like to see, I don't think it came up in the World Cup, but we did do it in my 1v1, which was the the Earthbound Immortals versus the Nordics. That could have ended. That could have been interesting.
That was a close one. So you think So basically, Red Eyes, elemental heroes, Nordics, and Earthbound.
Yeah, that'll be an interesting one, because the Earthbound and Nordics are not that different in some respects. Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, Earthbound. I voice breaked again. Earthbound Immortals have had a bit of bad luck.
They have had
in our past tournaments. You think, they lost the Phantom. I think they lost the Phantom Knights and Ra.
They lost everyone, I think, yeah.
But they get close to a few decks. They were close against Red Eyes in a couple of friendlies.
Yeah, they were. It was weird, yeah.
And exactly, and when you said with Destiny Heroes Nordics and Earthbound, you said that was a close one.
It was, because the issue was I didn't draw into any Earthbound Immortals. If I'd gone Earthbound Immortal out and Odin was out, that would be hard, because you got one that can't attack one, and then one that can attack directly,
Exactly. If that was a group, well, before I ask that question, if it was a group, because we'll go back to Nordics, Nordics, the Earthbound Immortals. For example, now they're in the World Cup and they've been paired in the same group, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you think they'll come down to the wire, to the final round?
Yeah.
You think it'll go to a 2-1 victory, is it?
I think so, yeah. Because, like I just said, if they get an Earthbound Immortal out, you can't target Earthbound Immortals for attacks. So in other words, the dead card, that can attack you directly. Yeah.
Well, the Phoenix, when you can't attack, I'm
no.
sure you can... Or is it all of them you can't attack?
You can't attack any of them. I'm pretty sure...
Any of them?
I think Kakawapu you can attack. Then there's other Earthbound Immortals, but I can't think what the names are, yeah. No, it's good.
Out of your ideal group, with the elemental heroes, Red Eyes, Nordics, and Earthbound, if they were to be in the same group, who's topping and who's coming second? And who are the 2 decks to qualify and why?
I think it would definitely come down to the Red Eyes versus Nordics. Because again...
If it was if that was Group 3, not Group 3, Game 3, the last game in that group, and both of them have already won 2 games.
Yeah.
I do agree. I think it'll come down to that to see who comes top and second.
Yeah, exactly.
But, what order do you think the groups will be? From bottom to top?
It's a tricky one. I think Elemental Heroes, Earthbound, Red Eyes, Nordics. I really think it'd be in that order, yeah.
That is a good shout, to be fair. Because not only that, you found 3 new, Nordic cards that you found.
Yeah. I never seen them before. It's another alpha, and you can save the link, so bring him back and use the link effect again. That's quite handy.
Is that just a once per turn thing for the link
Once per turn, I think, yeah. When he's special summoned or normal link summoned, he's allowed to use it, yeah.
Fair. Is it a hard once per turn or a soft one?
Soft one.
It's a soft, fair enough. So yeah, so you think Nordics first?
Yeah.
Second, Red Eyes.
Yeah.
Earthbound third, and then Elementals.
Yeah, because if the Elementals, if he did the Nordics.
in the last meeting, even though it technically ended as a draw, the Earthbound and Elemental heroes were in Group 1 together.
They were, yes. Yeah.
And we had to put that down as a 1 auto draw.
Yeah.
Right then, now for how long have we been recording?
35 minutes.
Fair enough. Right then, my ideal group for... Because you use Red Eyes, let me use Phantom Knights.
Okay.
I reckon it would be Phantom Knights, Ra, who I also then think it qualify. Who needed to qualify? I reckon it would be... I'm going the wrong way. Just going back to the World Cup thing, so I don't forget. I reckon it would be Phantom Knights, and Dino Wrestlers. Maybe Karibo, or maybe the Zombie deck.
That'd be interesting. The Karibos as a Dino Wrestler. That'd be interesting,
I reckon that would be an interesting match.
Yeah. Because they're both really stalling decks,
Exactly, yeah. The reason why I'm pairing Ra and Phantom Knight is because in our personal World Cups, Ra and Phantom Knight seem to stick together.
Yeah, they do tend to, don't they?
And Ra always meets each other and all that. Fun fact, in our World Cup 2 and 3 that we did privately for fun, Archfiends, Red Eyes, Egyptian Gods, and the Cyber Gadget, right, were in the same group twice.
Yeah. It's amazing.
I don't. we did the wheel thing.
Yeah, we did the randomised wheel, and it still didn't matter.
Then we did the qualifying, then did the wheel. Went so it's Archfiends, Red Eyes, Egyptian Gods, and Gadgets. Went all right. Red Eyes won the group, and Cyber Gadgets came second. Then we did World Cup 3. We did this winner 3, winner 4 thing, but we didn't do it in order. We should have put the winners in one and then the runners up in the other. Yeah. But in that World Cup, Red Eyes, Cyber Gadgets, winner 4 was Archfiends, and winner 3 was the Egyptian Gods.
Yeah.
So it's the same deck. But anyway, back to the point, as I was saying, I think it'll be Ra and Phantom Knights. I don't know if it'll be an opening match. I don't know how the app settles it, so potentially it could be a second match.
Could be.
I reckon then, as I said, if Dino Wrestlers beat Karibo, they could potentially win it then, because if they lose to Ra, because they've played them in Group 1, and I think you won a round, or was it a 2-0?
2-0, I want to say.
Legit going back, yeah, it was a 2-0.
Yeah.
And I just feel like they're going to be paired again.
You do get that impression, don't you?
Yeah, like if Dino Wrestlers beat Karibo, lose to Ra, and the last game is Phantom Knights, Destiny Heroes, that's all to play. We're hoping for World Cup 2023. We're just saying this just in case. We don't know if it's going to happen.
Yeah, hopefully.
That is the top 3 from the last World Cup from 2022 will automatically qualify. And we'll add a tier 5 then on the qualifying. So there'll be 5 decks for one group. For now, we'll do the top 2, but if we are doing the top 3, we'll just mark it. We'll just let you know when that time comes.
Yeah.
Right, so who will top that one? Right. I think last, Karibo.
Yeah.
Third and second, I don't know, because it could go either way.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm pretty sure Adam said in the very first podcast, in part 2, it's the luck of the draw. I could break, and Adam could pull one of the best hands he's ever had for Dino Wrestlers and win.
That's the issue with Dino Wrestlers. If you do, it's like a 50-50 chance. You'll either pull something really good, or you'll pull something so bad you think, okay, what the hell am I going to do here? You know?
Exactly. So but as I said, if we are putting the top 3 in for the next World Cup and then add another line on the thing, then maybe Dino Wrestlers third. I'm going to put them there for now.
I think that'll be fair.
And then then the Phantom Knights, and then right at the top of it. But as I said, it could switch for second and third. We could see
could be in the ties, yeah. Because if you get out the fusion Dino Wrestler, he's quite hard to kill, you know, because he can destroy cards with any card he chooses, you know, it's quite hard, you know.
True, because if a top tier deck that we have gets knocked out in the group phase, then obviously the top 4's looking different.
Yeah.
I predicted Nordics to win. They're not there. We predicted the same 4 decks for top 2, but in different orders, and that didn't happen.
No, it's completely wrong. I don't think anybody saw Raw coming, I don't think.
The closest Raw came was third in the very first one we did personally, but as you said, it's just...
Where the hell did they come from, you know?
We have a Raw, but for all we know, the next World Cup winners could be the Nordics.
Yeah.
They could make a comeback.
Who knows?
They could do a Redeemer.
Comeback of the century.
Exactly, I know what I'll be calling that title, the Redeemer. But we'll go through this. I'm going to ask you a very, very tough question.
Go on.
Right, your group of death, right, which was Nordics, Red Eyes, Destiny, and
Blue Eyes.
Blue Eyes. Who's topping that one?
Oh shit. I think the order might be Blue Eyes at the bottom because they don't have any alternatives or anything like that. Just purely judging it on that, you know.
Yeah, just like my Malefics. It's got enough cards, but it's not the best.
Yeah. Then Destiny Heroes, Red Eyes, Nordics.
What order do you think? Is it?
Yeah, but very loose, you know, loosely, you know. Yeah.
As I said, that's what a group of death is like. You just don't know.
No, you would not want to put money on it.
You don't want to say, oh, Red Eyes because he came second, obviously, and then they finished second, and then they finished third. You don't want to...
No, don't judge you off of that, no, because sometimes they don't even meet in the tournament, you know, and if they meet, then it's different ball games or everything.
Exactly, because just because one deck's higher tier than the other one doesn't mean that one's going to win.
Exactly.
We've seen decks from up there just go...
Yeah, Nordics, look at them, you know, they got qualified.
Well, they're still sixth. They're high in the rankings still somehow because of their points.
Yeah.
It depends how much you beat them as well, but if you lose your opening match...
That's an issue,
You need to win the other two. You have to.
Because the issue is, when you lose the first one, I think everyone would agree with this, if you have a bit of doubt in the back of your mind, okay, can I actually do this sort of thing, you know? Yeah.
Exactly, because, if you lose one game, you need to win the other two.
Yeah, so it's not that easy, you know, yeah.
Exactly, because if you finish in second in the group stage and qualifying, you're playing against a high that finished first, which is really good.
Because you're going to have some doubt in your mind thinking, okay, they can beat me, is this it, sort of thing.
But can I beat them?
Yeah, can it be done? Yeah.
Right, I take it you want to know my...
go on.
My one. Mine was legit the same, but instead of Blue Eyes was Malefics. So Red Eyes, Nordics, Destiny Heroes, Malefics. Again, I'm going to have to say Malefics last. It's still a deck building.
Yeah.
But I don't see it. I think it'll have a close game. I think one game will come close, and I think that'll be Red Eyes.
Mm.
But Destiny Heroes, you have Trinity.
And Dragoon, who can just destroy cards and inflict damage equal to his attack, which is
exactly, and
just
then
overpowered. And bring himself back at the end of the turn.
Exactly, and then Nordics, even though I can banish a monster to special them out, I can only get one Malefic monster out. I have to get Territory as fast as I can.
Yeah, and the issue with Odin, I can get him out first go, I can do it, so it's... Yeah, it's generally a guarantee because so many monsters in that deck, you can just do it, yeah.
Exactly.
I know if you go... I worked something out the other day. If you can go second with the Nordics, you get 2 Odins out on your first go. If you pull the right cards.
Exactly.
Yeah, it can happen, yeah. You need to do one card, like a special summon another card, and then you've done it. You got 2 Odins out.
Exactly. Now then, the other question is, who do I think is topping it? Who's finishing third? I'm going to shock you, but I think Red Eyes could finish third.
Yeah?
Yeah. Like I said, I struggled against Destinies. I know I beat you twice on camera. but at the same time, it's just how it is. We were just banging each other. None of us were backing down.
Yeah.
It was just... I think you said it before. Who's going to get their ace out faster?
Yeah.
But I think Destinies will be second, and then Nordics top.
Interesting, yeah.
So yeah. So if we do end up doing the method, saying, look, we are going to have the top 3.
Yeah.
And so that means they go through regardless. We're still going to need 8 more qualifiers to come in. But if we don't have enough decks, I mean, Adam has said that he can legitimately just make a bulk deck.
Yeah.
He can make,
in other words,
he can make 4 bulk decks on the dot.
Yeah, there's not enough cards up, but I'm looking at there's enough there.
Exactly. Right, instead of a group of death, what about a group of unexpectedness? I'm thinking for that kind of death, will be Legendary Dragons. I think the Cyber Gadgets will be paired with them again. I then think Starter Deck Yugi would be paired with them again, but I think the Zombies will take that spot as well.
I've got them, yeah.
So this tech, we could call it, we're not going to say easy deck, but let's say unexpected.
Yeah, the unusual ones, yeah.
So you have roughly for the lower leagues.
Yeah.
Well, leagues. Like Adam said, with Cyber Gadgets, he counts that as a tier 3 going on 2.
Yeah.
And it was paired with 3 decks that were tier 4s. So it's an equal round, but I still think, I reckon the Cyber Gadget will top that. Then Legendary Dragons. I think Starter Deck Yugi v Zombies, that will come down to the last.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, Starter Deck Yugi is just a starter deck. Yeah. Zombie Deck, you have Crush card. Basically, you could play that.
Yeah.
My Dark Magician and Buster Blader are gone. You've just shut down the deck.
No, yeah, there's a lot of virus cards in that, yeah.
Basically, yeah, you've just no, you're done. What about you? What would be your equal one?
Zombies and Elementals, they'd probably be in there, because that's just, that'd be weird, because they don't, what else?
You also have Egyptian Gods. Right, these are the top 8 that are qualified, which is Ra, Elemental Hero, Red Eyes, Phantom Knight, Egyptian Gods, Destiny Hero, Legendary Dragons, and Cyber Gadgets.
I think Cyber Gadgets, Legendary Dragons, Elemental Heroes, and Zombies.
Unfortunately for you, you put 3 qualifiers in one group. Only 2 of them can be in.
True. But if it was if it could happen, that'd be the one, yeah.
Yeah, but like I said, we could have the 3 qualifiers, and
Yeah.
Because I think, to be fair, I do want to have 5 decks per group.
Would be nice.
I don't want 6, 7, or 8. 5, I think, would be the max, because it's not too long and it's not too short.
No.
Don't get me wrong. 4. We'll keep it at 4 for the next one.
Yeah.
The third one we do, which is going to be in 2023, we've got loads of time to see to get a new deck.
Oh, yeah.
I've got 2 spare ones, actually. I've got another starter deck Yugi, but I've added more Dark Magician stuff in it and just call it Dark Magician.
Could do,
I've also got, I can't remember, it's a Yugi starter deck, not a Yami Yugi one. It's the one where he has the Magnet Warriors.
Oh, that one, yeah, from the last episode, yeah.
Yeah, I got that, and I've taken, well, I've got to be honest, I've taken cards in and out from that over the times.
Aye.
I added Slifer and Exodia in there.
Okay.
I've taken them out and I've added more Magnet Warrior cards in there.
Yeah.
And the Imperial Fusion, like a second
I know
copy.
it, yeah.
I think I might take a Poly out of Karibo and put that in the Magnet Warrior one. So if we are going to have 5, that's 2 already for the next one.
Yeah.
For the third one. So, and then if you manage to get your Fluffles.
Yeah.
That's another one. You just need one more deck.
In other words, yeah.
Basically. But, yeah. Those are my final thoughts.
Only goes. Oh, there goes James' camera.
Breathe. I dropped the camera. Whoops. You put my earbuds back in.
Alright. Yeah, like Jamie said, no, we're just going to have to, when we go, probably get a load of new decks and we'll just, hopefully, bulk out the tournament.
Oh, cool. Yeah, we'll still have more decks. I'll mention again, like, if we have too many, we can always just do a playoff instead of putting like 6 decks in qualifying for each group. Because that qualifying would take too long then.
Yeah, it would, yeah.
So what I think we should do then, if it's for playoffs, we'll do the top 3 automatically qualify, obviously in each World Cup. I reckon for playoffs, I reckon the top 8 of the rankings that need to qualify will automatically get that spot.
Yeah.
So that means then we have 4 playoff spots. So we could be playoff 1, playoff 2, playoff 3, and playoff 4. We'll have our decks play against each other. We'll probably put a wheel. But it'll be a knockout one.
Yeah.
We'll explain more if we need to do a playoff. But like I said, to make a playoff quicker, instead of being a best of 3, if you win the deal, you win. It'll be first to 1 wins. It'll still affect the rankings. I know it'll be a low score, but
it's something.
I don't want to do. I don't want to do a best of 3 with Karibos again.
Christ no.
If Karibos do qualify, then they qualify. But
yeah,
we don't want too long deals.
No.
Playoffs will be, if you win the first round in playoff, you've won that.
Yeah.
But playoff will work depending on how many decks we have. If we have 8 decks for playoff, then just put them together. Just go, playoff 1 will be this and this. Whoever wins that, we'll go for that. Will be in that group.
Yeah.
So yeah.
There we go.
I think that's it. We're now on bullet point saying ending.
There we go.
The one after, the other bullet point after will be it's not a trailer, but it's like
a tribute to the Raw.
Yeah, a tribute trailer saying it'll probably show all the scores.
Yeah, something like
that. And then we'll probably put clips of the tournament in there, and then Adam can put something in. But I have requested him to put "Bow Down to the King" song.
I can't remember what the hell it's called. King of Kings, something like that it's called. I know it's sung it. I'll find it. Yeah.
Bow down to the king. But Adam, you know what to do. It's technically your video, so.
Well then, thank you all for watching. If you've made it this far for all the podcast, fair play to you.
Fair play.
Aye.
Diolch yn fawr.
Yeah, diolch yn fawr. And we'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.
Peace.